Hey everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome to Crafts and Games. Yay! I love crafts and games. It is super fun and I'm starting just a tad bit early just to get everybody on and notified that we are live tonight. I am looking forward to doing the project too. And I am excited that you guys picked the projects that we're going to do in Inspiration Magazine. Now, of course, the projects that we do are not only for the design that I use, but you can do these projects. And it's going to be super fun. So we're going to make it just like in the book. And we're going to just do the suggestion. But of course, you can add anything that you would like to your projects and just be inspired by the one we do tonight or any of the ones that we do on this journey of crafting. Also, I wanted to let you know I'm going to create a playlist that is just for these projects in case you go to look for them and you can't find it somehow. It's buried in another playlist. I've created a playlist just for the Inspiration Issue 5, Inspiration Magazine Issue 5 projects because we are going to do so many of them this season. So excited to have you all with me tonight. Thanks so much for supporting my channel. Thanks for those that are part of my Patreon membership. I appreciate you. Trish and Amber are on. I'm not sure who all else is on, but I thank you so much for doing that. I thank you guys for watching my videos, and I thank you for everything that you do to support me and comments and sharing and just being a part of my really everyday life. So thanks for that. Tonight, if you would like, you can support me also monetarily with the super chat, super stickers. That's one way. Another thing that's available on my channel is super thanks, which is really cool. It's kind of like a tip or whatever. And I just want to say you don't even have to do that. I just love being with you guys and sharing inspiration. So let's see who all is on. I'm just going to be looking down at my tablet down here so that I can see. We've got Terry Lynn, who's my moderator. Thank you so much, Terry Lynn, for always being faithful and being here. I really appreciate you. Let's see. And Caroline, thanks for joining, Caroline. Thanks, Melanie, for being here. And Denise Shaw, my friends. Rochelle, my sweet friend from Tennessee. Did you guys get any rain yet? We got tons of rain. Pam Thito and Patty and Alice and Amber and Diane. Hi, Diane. Glad you made it tonight. Let's see who else is here. Making sure I don't miss anyone. Janice. Hey, Janice. Glad you made it. Hope you're feeling better. Let's see. Trish. I'm making sure I'm catching everybody. You guys are just chatting away. Margarita. Hi, Margarita. Yes. Yes. We got a lot here and it just thundered and I guess lightning. I don't know. I think I've got everybody. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being on tonight. Tonight is a really fun project. Hey, Lori, you made it. Hi, Lori. I appreciate you being on, sweet friend. Tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah, it probably is. It's coming your way. So we'll share some moisture. Let's see. Who else is on? Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Glad you made it. How are you tonight? So we started at 71 degrees today, and it is in the 50s now. So also, Rochelle, you may see that drop in temperature out your way. Anyway, let's see. Everybody's here. I wanted to share one quick mail that I got in from Mary Adair, our friend. who comes on this channel all the time and is on live many times. I don't see her yet, but I'm going to go ahead and share. You're feeling better? You still have to quarantine? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, just keep getting better and better. So Mary has, let me just do it this way. Mary has a kitty cat named Emily. And Emily says hello to Leo and Joy all the time. So I would assume this is from Emily as well. And this is a fun card. And Mary sent me something she made. And I'm just going to show you right here all these fun flowers. Look at these fun flowers she made. I love them. And she glued them together and left them so that I can do a little work on them if I want to. I wanted to show you one thing that you can do with paper flowers. If you have one of these ball tools, you can rub it on your petals and give it some dimension so that it looks like your flower is really real. And you just rub it and rub it and rub it, and then it's going to give you some dimension. And then if you rub in the middle, it's going to make your flower kind of pop up. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it just gives that little dimension to it. So it's really fun to use these tools. If you have, if you want to do it the other way, make it curl in, you can definitely do that. And this is just a sponge here. This is one of those tools that has the round ball on it. So, and however much you rub it together, and you can make your flower. So you can see. Anyway, I just wanted to share. It's really fun depending on how you want to make your flowers, but I love that she gifted me so many beautiful flowers. Oh, and she's here. Hey, Mary, I was just showing them all the beautiful flowers. Hi, Elaine. Just showing them all the beautiful flowers that you sent me and that you made, and I was just giving them a little bit of a curl. Had to plug in for power. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you're back. So anyway, Mary sent me this beautiful little card and some flowers. I'm going to set that aside. Really fun. So thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate that. So we're going to jump into Inspiration Magazine and do a project. Oh, Phoebe's watching. Hi, Phoebe. Leo is not in here. Terry Lynn, mid-60s to the low 70s. Ah, for the weekend. Last weekend? Like yesterday weekend? Or coming weekend? We haven't had, I mean, we had one drop temperature that was really pretty chilly, and then it just, you know, warmed right back up. Oh, you haven't? So, these, I bought these one time with a flower foam making kit, and it came with 3 different size tools. So well, actually 6. So you have the different size balls on the ends, and you can use them to make the flowers kind of curl up like that, or any of your papers. And this is what it's called. The ball sizes are there's 6 different sizes, and not only did you get the ball tools, but you got the sponge. So the sponge was part of the whole thing. So let me put that in there. And yes, I have hurt my finger, and so I am keeping it as straight as possible so it can heal. So I'm not going to take my splint off today. Yes, and I can't wait to use them, Rochelle. So excited. If anybody didn't see the gift that Rochelle, the Happy Mail, friend mail, it is really a cool set of goodies. And she did a bunch of folding origami, like clothing and everything, and so cool. Yeah, I loved it. So cool. You should come on here sometime and do a video with me, Rochelle. Would you be up for that? We could do that together. Thank you, Mary. Okay. Well, let's jump in. I'm just checking, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, the paper dresses and the clothes. I love the shirt with the tie and everything. Really, really cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so that's in a video if you didn't see it. So you can see Rochelle's handiwork, which is really cool. All right, so we went through the magazine last week. And we chose a lot. Most everybody just said do everything, which we won't have time to do everything. I just added these projects up, just the minimum. You would love to? Well, we will have to plan that, my friend. We will plan that. You have to let me know when you're available, and we'll do that. We could video it. It doesn't have to be live. That would be fun. All right, let me see. I have 21 projects that you guys picked out of this magazine. 21. So we're going to try to do, or we could do it on a live too, Rochelle, if you wanted to, and we could figure out how to do it. All right, so that would be fun. Anyway, so we're going to do the first one, which is page 7. It's really pretty simple. It's just a cute card, but I do want to tell you this. So with this magazine, not only did I get the magazine, but I got a stencil set. I got some templates that I can use to cut around the trace and cut around things. Then I also got this metal paper die, and I got some sentiment stamps right here. But not only that, it came with some papers. So if you remember, it came with all this other stuff and all these beautiful papers and these little cutouts that you can use over and over and over. Those little, let's see, what are they called? Oh, they call them toppers. So they're little die cuts you can punch out. But then you have all these beautiful papers, right, that come with it. But not only that, you get the downloadable sheets so that you can print and not use up. Okay, I will email you, Rochelle. So you get not only these papers, but you get where you can download and print. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, and just keep reusing them over and over and over. So like you never run out unless you run out of cardstock, and then you can go to the store and get some. So you do have to have a printer for that part, but I thought that was pretty awesome deal. Hey, Carla. So let me try to get these in here without bending them. And that's what those are. They're like the sentiment stamps, the template, and the metal die, and then the stencil. And again, I'll show you the stencil. We're going to use it tonight. And it has Merry Christmas sentiment on it, and then all these big numbers that can be used for the projects inside that are like Advent, but you could use them for all kinds of things, right? So okay, so I'm going to close this up and set it aside because I did go ahead and print out the ones that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to use those because I wanted to show you that. So inside, I have to tell you, so everybody's listening. So this is the card we're making. I'll scoot it in just a little bit so you can see it. So this is the card we're making, page 7. This is the first card that first project that's in here and we're going to make. All right. This card, might need to try StreamYard so you can have her join me. Okay, Terry Lynn. I also use Switcher Studio, and I can do that also, but we'll see. StreamYard, okay. Anyway, all right, so this is, hi Nettie, the card. I looked at the supply list, and it is not for this card. So I know what to do to make the card, but if you buy this magazine, just be aware that this isn't really totally right. I think it's for a different card. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think it got mixed up somehow. But the directions are basic, and we're going to be able to make this card. So we'll see how close I get to it. Okay? So the first thing that you have to do is make your card base. So we're going to do that first. And remember, these papers, if you have the opportunity and you're interested in this whole signature, Asara signature collection, is from Watercolor Christmas that came out last year. So I don't know if there's any left, but beautiful collection. All right, so I've got my paper, and basically your card is going to be 5 by 6 1/4. That's the size of the card. And so I'm going to cut this white paper, white cardstock, to make that card. All right. I'm going to scoot back just a little so you can see. All right. So I'm just using this all-in-one trimmer. I really like it, and it does a lot. So I'm just using white cardstock, and I'm going to cut it at 10 inches. And I'm going to cut it at 10 inches because I need to fold it in half for a 5-inch width card. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take that piece off, and then I'm going to cut it to 6 1/4. So we're following the card size specifications. All right. And then I need to score my card at 5 inches because this is a 10 inches, and then we're going to do 5 inches. I want to make sure I have it right. Okay. So remember, when you score, to just not punch your fingers, your scoring tool all the way through. Just give it a good score 2 or 3 times. And then fold against the score line. So just go over it with your scoring tool to get you a clear, nice fold. The magazine was from Crafter's Companion, and you can order it online, and it is, I don't remember how much it was, and sometimes they come more than one in a set. You can order more. I think this is the most recent one. So this is issue 5. You can order it from Crafter's Companion directly, or you might check HSN and see if you can find it there. So, okay. So now we have our card, 5 by 6 1/4. And really simple card, right? Just a portrait card. And that's what we're going to use as our base. Now you can see the paper that she used. So I'm going to look for that same exact paper, and I'm not sure that I have the exact same paper printed. Let's see, she's got the trees in the background. Let me look in here. It doesn't have to, I guess, be the exact same, but we do need the deer. So let's look. So we've got all the toppers. We've got that one. It's almost like she cut this one out and put the deer in the front. I didn't reprint that one, but we could do that. Okay, so we'll use that one. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. Now what the instructions say is to cut out your piece. You're going to cut a piece. You're going to mat like 2 pieces onto your white. So you need a turquoise type blue color, and then you need your top piece, which we're going to use this from this side over for where the deer's going to go. But I'm going to use this snowflake to be my mat and layer. Now to mat and layer, oh, I sprained it and pulled a tendon in my finger, Nettie. Yeah. Oh, well. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, because my card, remember, is 5 by 6 1/4, I need a piece that is going to be 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this is 5, so I want it to be 4 3/4. This is 6 1/4, so I need it to be 6. So I'm going to cut this white off of my printed piece here. I'm just going to trim this off. I'll just trim it on these 2 sides, and that'll be good. This is going to be my background. Now, so I need it to be 4 3/4, and then I need it to be 6 inches. So remember, 1/4 of an inch smaller. All right, so this is 4 3/4 by 6 inches, and that's just really good for matting and layering. It will get better. Thank you, sweet friend. What was the name of the paper pad? Paper pad is called Watercolor Christmas. Thank you, Nettie. Yeah, I did something weird and my finger went one, or didn't move, and the rest of me did. So the tendon in there is a little not like it should be. All right, so if I did this 4 3/4 and this 6, then to make another dimension, I need to do another 1/4 smaller for my matting. Oh, Lori, thank you. That is a super chat. You're so sweet. It's always fun to watch live. I'm so glad you're here, friend. You received your Friday gift. Yay. I hope you like it. Let's see. Hi, Cynthia. Glad to have you tonight joining us. Let's see. What did I print these on? I did print this on like regular cardstock. I think it's only 65 pound. Yeah. I didn't do extra thick. I'm not making a box with it or anything. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this, and I want that tree. I want this tree right here. So I'm going to get that close to where I want it because it needs to be 4 1/2. All right. So we're going to cut this 4 1/2. Make sure I cut it right. Instead of 6, we need it to be 5 3/4. Okay, let's see if we did it right. All right, so I've got the snow flying here, and I've got that there. Now, personally, I think it needs a little bit of dimension. What do you guys think? You guys think it does? I kind of do, just so it stands out a little more, because this one is not quite as dark as this one. So, anyway, all right, so we'll do a little bit of that. All right, so that is the card. Now we're going to have to, quote, fussy cut. So we'll cut out a deer to go on the card. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this layer down. Now, if you don't want to use that whole piece, you could cut out a center. $9.97. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to use some Coal glue because I like the way that it matte and layers cards and paper. So it's one of my favorite glues for matting and layering particularly, and since I do like a lot of journaling and stuff, or journals, I like to use that because it does work really good. So then when you use your liquid adhesive, you can move your card around to make sure it's where you want it to be. Okay. So since this one is a little bit close to that, I want to put a little bit of color around the edges just to give it some dimension. So let me grab a piece of scrap paper. Let me just grab a piece out of here. Yeah, I think so. But I'm going to use blue to do it. So I'm going to start with a little bit lighter blue because I'm not sure. I'm going to try Oasis because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how dark it's going to be. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit because I haven't done it yet. So let's just do this little bit. Let's see how that looks. Can you see it enough? What do you think? Might need a little more or a little darker. Let's try. This is Silent Night. I can look for the, okay, so why is this person still showing up on my channel? I do not want them here. Block report. All right. Okay. Goodness. You guys. Okay. But I don't even want them in the chat. You know? Get out of here. Mm-mm-mm. All right, guys. So we don't do trolls here. Just FYI. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We don't want that. All right. So we're going to try this little bit darker. Silent Night. Thank you, guys. And we're going to see. Oh, that is dark. Whew. I'm just going to try to. I think it'll be all right, though. Coming from the edges, bringing that in, putting most of the ink on the paper that I'm going from. I think it'll be all right. All right, so we're going to use this blue for Merry Christmas. Hopefully it'll fit on there just right because that's what the card says. So, all right, I think this blue will. I'm just trying to make sure we get. I don't want it to look like circles. All right. All right. So that's pretty good. Since, okay, let's see. All right. Yes, it's beautiful, and it's really cool because you can just keep printing it and printing it. I think that stands out a little bit better. What do you guys think? All right, so we just put this on and mat and layer this. So remember, it's 1/4 of an inch difference to create this effect. If you like it differently or closer or more farther apart, you can definitely do that. But this is generally what I do because I like a little bit of space, but not too much. I think that looks pretty good. It's really beautiful paper, yes. All right, so the next thing is what I'm going to do is Merry Christmas up here at the top. Now, if you have the, yes, I like this blue. It is called Silent Night. It's a little bit darker than hers, but that's okay. So Merry Christmas is going to fit just right on here. I'm trying to scoot it over just a little bit so that it is on the other side of this dark tree, but that's okay. So I don't have my sticky spray, but if you do have sticky spray for your stencils, that is great. But I'm going to try to do it without the sticky spray. So I'm going to hold it and I'm going to daub it instead of, you know, like moving it like I was. And we're going to give it our good old try here. So don't want it to move at all. Remember, don't want it to move. And I'm just using stamp pad ink. Nope, I'm not using paint. And I'm not smearing it. Okay. So we're just daubing it because I don't want to go under it. All right, now you can check it, but you want to make sure it doesn't move when you do, right? So I'm going to set that aside and we're going to reveal. There we go. It looks so good, guys. It really looks good. Oh, I love it. Okay, so, and then to clean your stencil, just use like a wet wipe or a paper towel and just wipe it off. Now, do be careful when you do, because sometimes it will go underneath your stencil and get onto things. So when you're wiping like this, sometimes it goes underneath and it actually creates another image, but not always. Yeah, sort of. All right, so cleaning that up. Let me set that aside to dry because it's a little bit damp. All right. Okay, so that's really pretty. And this is water reactive. So if you did want to do some type of water reactive, you can do that. Okay, so that looks pretty. Now the next part is to take a deer. You could take one from any of the papers. And the direction is to fussy cut it out. So I've got a small set of scissors here to go around this deer. So I'm just going to cut it out, cut the deer out. And I'm just going to, now they put, let's see. Now she didn't say she did this, but that looks like she put some snow on there, but she didn't say she did that, but doesn't it look like there's snow? She put snow. Well, I don't know if I have. I might have some. Could put that. Let's cut the deer out and then decide. Okay, so fussy cut. Just cutting around the edges, oh so carefully and slowly, so as not to make any mistakes. And then I would recommend a small pair of sharp scissors, because when you use the really large ones, it's really hard sometimes to get into these little tiny spaces, but you might can do it. I mean, and then sometimes you can't do it as well as you can with a small pair of scissors, right? Does anybody have small scissors that they've used before that they really like? I've used really tiny scissors before, like for ribbon cutting and things like that. Things that are small. All right. So, I'm trying to decide what I want to do for that snow. You know what? She might have used what was on there. Kind of looks like it, but I don't know where she got all the clear, you know, like the, because this part kind of looks like what she did. All right. So I'm going to cut this. I'm trying to be super, super careful. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. So Terry Lynn is looking at chat. Cuticle scissors are good. I know. It can be really, I thought about doing it before, but then I thought, well, we're just making this one card, so. Plus I had to work today, so. And I didn't have a chance to get it done before, so. But something like this it takes you a little bit to cut it out. But it's not too awful. Now this paper is gorgeous, don't you think? Really pretty. Yes, cross stitch. I used to do cross stitch. I really liked it, but then I decided I wanted to do a few things that were a little faster for me. So I really like projects that I can do that don't take too long. I don't mind projects that do take a long time, but I do more projects that can be done kind of in a sitting, or, you know, like if you just have to let something dry, you know, overnight. Okay, almost done. Okay, so this one, I feel like I need some snow for him to stand on. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, ladies? What am I going to do? Oh, I've seen the gyro cutter. I want to try one, but I don't have one. Very cool. Now this does look good, but I feel like it does need that snow there. So, and I almost feel like I could have done this one instead of this one. You know what I'm going to do? All right, I'm going to do this. I am going to do something else. So let's do this. Okay. All right, bear with me. I'm going to cut this one out too, but not all the way. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do this. I think this is what she did, to be honest. I think she cut two out. All right. Now we're going to put this one down first, and then we're going to put this one down to be dimensional. Yep, that's what we're doing. She didn't say to do that, though. Sometimes you just got to think it through. All right. All right, so hopefully this is the right size. And all right, so I'm just cutting this part off here. Let's see if it fits. Okay, so this is 5. I'm just going to point out this card is 5. This mat is 4 3/4, and this mat is 4 1/2. So this piece needs to be 4 1/2 to fit just right. So I'm going to grab my trimmer that I dropped on the floor over here. Do any of you work like I do? Or am I the only one? I might be the only one. All right, so we're going to do this at 4 1/2. So this measures at 4 1/2. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's what she did. Ah. Okay, now this one I'm going to glue down with the Collage glue. So you can come back and watch this if you buy the magazine and can't figure out her instructions. All right, now that one is there, right? And this one I'm going to put on with 3D foam. So I've got these little pieces that I'm going to put this one on with. So give it some dimension. Let's see, but I don't want the foam to show. Let's see. I'm going to put, so the legs are going to be, I need to cut that off a little bit. So I'm just going to cut that off. There we go. All right. So legs won't have any foam on them, but it's okay. Okay. So we're going to do this. It's really sticky foam. Issue 5 is actually $19.95. Oh, thank you so much. Did you, let's check HSN and see if it's on there. You can use FlexPay on there, which is cool. All right, so here is the deer. We're going to put it right on top of this one. Give it a little bit of dimension. Kind of almost looks like there's 2 deer there standing right next to each other. Oh, okay, so the final part is basically putting some gems on it, like they glisten in the snow. So I have this new tool that it's like a picker-upper tool. It's really cool. And I'm going to try it out because I haven't used it yet to pick up these gems. So you just decide where you want them to be. They can be anywhere. They can be on top of these little snowflakes or wherever you want them. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to put some here. We'll use these. And I'm just going to use some tacky glue, because these don't have adhesive on the back, these gems. Your adhesive maybe does. So I'm just going to put a little bit, and you could put as many as you want on your card. Okay, so we're going to try this picker-upper tool. So you just go to the gem. It's supposed to pick it up like that, and then just stick it on. And then this end, yeah, looks like it's got some of that blue wax on it. There we go. So we're going to try it again. I'm not very talented at this, apparently. Oh yeah, it does stick pretty easy. There you go. And so how many of you have a sticky gem tool like this? Pretty cool. Oh no, we will definitely pray for him, Rochelle. Yes, we will. Are you going to go to the hospital right now? Okay. You might check on HSN, you guys, for the magazine and see if it's on there. You might can get a deal. Yeah, we'll be praying for you for sure, for your son-in-law. So I think these are pretty, these pearl. You could use iridescent or other gems too if you wanted to. I'll put one here. And this is the card. This is the card, you guys. Do you like it? Yeah, there you go. Guess we could put one on the tree real quick. Yes, we have a good group here. Be praying for your son-in-law. All right, and there's the card. So what do you guys think? It's really pretty. And then I've got some sentiments I could put on the inside too, but I like it. It turned out good. Yeah. Definitely praying, Rochelle. Okay. I like the card. Turned out cute. And it's got some dimension on it. And it looks really good. Fun. It was fun. Okay, so that was from you guys' picks. So really fun to make. And a great start to card making for Christmas this year. Definitely will be praying for Rochelle's son-in-law in Jesus' name. All right. We're going to move on. And we're going to play a game. Anybody ready for a game? All right, so I'm going to start putting everyone's names in the bucket. And we'll put Rochelle in there, Terry Lynn, Eddie. Oops. Those are all stuck together. Lori, W. Got a good group on tonight. Melanie. It needed the snow on the bottom of the card. Yes, it did. Hey, Laura. Laura Nix. Patty. But, you know, the papers really make a card, too. Alice. Mary. The game will be good. Mary A. Trish. And Amber. You missed him. Oh, he's doing good. I'm so glad, Jamie. Jamie Cumby. Denise Shaw. Is Denise Levitt on tonight? She was going to try to make it. Janice. Pam T. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Diane. Diane T. Yes, I got you, Diane. I'm trying to see if I missed anybody else. Caroline. Margarita. You know, I like doing it this way too, because then I get to really pay attention to who's on, and when I'm crafting, I can't always. Elaine. You're 4 hours away from them? Okay. Well, keep me updated, sweetie. And we do need to get together so we can do a fun craft together. That would be so fun for me. And you, I'm sure. Carla. And am I missing anyone else? I don't think so. I think I've got everybody. Is that right? Okay. Do I have everybody? Yeah, I don't think she's on. What happened with Diane's? Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, pray for your grandson too. Yeah, definitely. This is a nice little prayer group right here. Okay. Okay, so I think I got it. I kind of did the backwards there. The backwards. All right, so I'm going to put everybody's name in our little Monday bucket here. The prize drawing bucket. All right. Okay, so only take a minute. I am going to tell you tonight the prize is similar for 3 different people that would be drawn. Yeah, Madeline's not on, is she? Little Madeline, my little friend. Okay. I've got 2 together. Okay. Alrighty. Got a full bucket here. You back, Carla? Okay, I got your name in. So what I'm going to send out, of course you can add whatever you want, but so the prize tonight is basically a couple of stickers, paper, real pretty paper, and a like a, I don't know what that is, 4x6 or 4.5x6 or something card with an envelope. And so there's the yellow pack, and then these are sort of fallish. So here's the green, a couple of pretty sunflower stickers, and background paper. Now the paper's double-sided, so you could definitely switch it up if you want and make your little card for someone. And then this one is the peach, kind of peach color with pretty maroon and orangey pretty in the leaves. All right, so that's the prize tonight. All right, much better. I'm so glad. It's good to hear good reports, right? Okay, so the game tonight is basically, let me just move the camera. The game tonight is basically, we're going to have a couple of trivia questions, or really 3, about tonight's craft. Always packaged nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want you to be able to use the bag too. So if you can use the bag too for your crafting. The peach is pretty. Yeah. Thank you. You like the peach too? Yeah. I guess I could let you choose which color you like. I love this group. Yes, we do have a great group. We're like family. Okay. All right, ready? Question number 1. To mat and layer the card, cut at what inch difference? So is it A, 1/8, B, 1/4, C, 1/2, or D, 1 inch? The papers are really pretty, yes. We have a wonderful group here, and thank you so much for complimenting the little prizes that we do. So it's my pleasure. I love doing this for you guys. I started doing this during COVID, actually, celebrating my subscribers every month on Friday nights. And then recently started, I don't know, what's it been, over a year, Monday Night Lives. And I love doing it. Celebrate you guys. Okay, so B is what I did, and that's a 1/4 of an inch difference to make the mat and layer. So it's a 1/4 of an inch, but I did 2 layers. All right. And of course you can do whatever you would like, however you like it. All right. Number 2, what was used for the sentiment on the front of the card? What was used for the sentiment on the front of the card? Was it paint? Was it stamp ink pad? Or was it glitter? I feel like I need some music in the background. So I did use a stencil, but a stencil on what? So was it A, paint, B, stamp ink pad, or C, glitter? Yeah. Yes. Yes, the stencil and the stamp ink pad. Yes. All right. I will check and see if HSN has issue 5 in case you're an HSN shopper. Sometimes you can get a good deal on that magazine and it on all of them, but you can get different ones too. I mean, you don't have to inspiration. Let me see if they have any inspiration. I cannot type with this on my finger. Okay, they've got issue kit 1, issue kit 3, issue kit 4, issue kit 2, and they have issue kit 25. So they don't have this exact one, but all of them are similar. So if you're interested, they don't have issue kit 5. Too bad. Okay. Okay, it was the stamp ink pad. And I did use the Silent Night. Thank you. All right, question number 3. What animal was on the card? I'm not going to show you the card. I'm going to let you guess. I think you probably know. Was it A, a fox, B, a cow, C, a deer, or D, a rabbit? What was on the front of the card? Did I just cross my eyes? I don't even know what I did. Oh, did anybody... Okay, while you're answering that question, I have to ask. Hey, Debbie Walker. Did anybody see the bloopers on Saturday's video? I just want to know. It's a real life, you guys. It's real life, I'll tell you. I'm putting your name in, Debbie. Never know. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, it was a deer. It is a deer. It is a deer on the front of the card. And it is such a pretty card. And it did turn out really nice. I love it. Am I crooked? Can't hold it right. Yes, it did. Okay. Did anybody see the bloopers from Saturday's crafting therapy? I was having so many technical difficulties filming that last week. I just thought you might enjoy them. So I'll put them on there. Oh, they were all the way at the end. So you had to get all the way to the end to see the bloopers. It's this chart. Yeah. Yes, and Hondo. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just don't know, right? Okay, let's draw a winner. Now I have a yellow, a peachy color and a green. So I'll just pull that out. This is the peach. This is the green. Oh, this is the yellow. And this one's the green. So as I pull your name, if you're first or second, you get to choose. The third one gets the last one. But let's pull a name and see a winner. Thank you. Thank you, Terry Lynn. I know. The bloopers, I feel like we just have to, you know, be real, you know. The bloopers. And Hondo, I'm telling you, I don't even know. He and Leo were like all out getting it. I mean, I had to totally stop. I don't know. Okay, so the first winner is Pam T. It's a Pam T. Ooh, which way does it go? That is so weird. Okay, Pam T. Which color would you like, my sweet friend? Would you like green, yellow, or peach? Yes. He's such a cutie. He's getting so big. I can't keep Hondo off of things because he's so tall and big, which I'm not used to because I'm used to having little dogs like I had Shelties. So, yes. So, Pam, which would you like? The yellow, green, or peach? So, got the peach, got the yellow, and got the green. So, the peach has this paper. You want the peach? Okay. The yellow has this paper in it with the sunflower and leaves. And the green has this paper with some flowers. So, okay, so let's draw another winner. You haven't won in ages, that's right. I'll send you a little something there. It's all good. Okay, here we go. And the winner is Patty. Patty. Hey, Patty. So, Patty, you get to choose green or yellow. And you got peach, Pam, so that's cool. Get that in the mail to you. They are all beautiful. I love the papers. So, Patty, which color would you like, my sweet friend? So, yellow or green? Do you need to see them again? Green. Okay, so Patty is getting the green. So the last one for the yellow. Let me pick a winner. I promise I do not pre-pick these or anything. I never know. Just like you guys. Okay, so I'm going to grab this one right here that's between my fingers. And it is Elaine. Elaine, congratulations, Elaine. You have won a few times, haven't you? All right, so Pam T, Patty, and Elaine. So congratulations, you guys. Thanks so much for joining tonight. I had fun making this really pretty card. I can't wait to do the other projects that are in this Inspiration magazine. You can look at the, thanks Terry Lynn, you can look at the new playlist if you want to see any of those. So this is the first one that I've actually done. I probably should put the one I did last week. The canvas with the paper Mod Podge. All the bubbles dried out, so I didn't have to press it or anything. It turned out really beautiful. And I have a picture. I don't think I have it where I can show you. Let me see if I can get it real quick. If not, I'll just put it on Instagram. Oh, I do have it. Here, I'll show you. This is hanging on my wall. So let me, Let me show you real quick. There it is. And it turned out really pretty. And the only other thing that I might would have done is put a sentiment on it. But so that's the one I did last week. It turned out really good. Real pretty. All right. Well, I just want to thank everybody for joining tonight. It has been so much fun. And this is like crafting therapy to me. So anytime I get to do that. What happened to my finger? I sprained it and then the tendon is kind of pulled in it. So I've got to keep it straight. I've got to keep it, and I keep a splint on it, and I've got it just taped together. It doesn't really hurt. Okay. I'm trying to follow some of the comments, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate you.